Hey chat! As you can see, we're back with more Honkai Impact 3rd. Yay, Doomed Yuri. Today we're just gonna be continuing the main story, and hopefully, you know, people aren't too traumatized, but knowing them, I don't have high hopes. But yeah, we're starting a new chapter today. Chapter 18. But we still have so much to catch up on. But we'll get there eventually. Anyways, welcome to the new story chapter. In this chapter, you can play side stages for Warzone XP and boost Warzone level. You can also collect R&D materials from sideline stages to boost R&D levels. A higher R&D level unlocks new support options to aid you in battle. Okay, that's very, very different. What the heck? Defeat at least 15 enemies, defeat at least 30 enemies, and defeat at least 45 enemies. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what's going on. Completely different layout from last time. May meditated silently in the digitally constructed space. It was a familiar state of being for practicing Kenjutsu and allowed her to attain the highest levels of focus. After reacquiring her Herrscher powers, she spent most of her time in the sealed training cabin. This was the place where she could forget about everything and concentrate on what she needed at the moment. The cold artificial voice echoed its protocols. Several mechs materialized and landed heavily on the ground. May opened her eyes slowly, gripped her weapon, and drew it with a deafening hum. Okay, so I guess this is just gonna be her training arc. Training system. Algorithms complete. Generating battlefield. Okay, let's fight. God, she's so overpowered, it doesn't take long to defeat them. God, I love fighting as May, it's so fun. Oh, new space. Clapping, I guess? Wild electrical sparks danced in the air. The shattered mechs disintegrated into data fragments. Sorry, I can't read. May silently sheathed her blade. The digital environment disappeared and revealed a poorly lit corridor. Someone hidden in the darkness approached slowly. Oh, we get to see her in person now, nice. Jocko was suddenly interrupted. Raven appeared out of nowhere and stood between her and May. Hi Noya, welcome to stream.
ヨルムンガンドの目標を実現するための礎。崩壊が育んだ最強の生物がもたらされる。そう、ライデンメイ。 あんたのような律者だ。簡単に言うと、成婚計画において重要な点は全ての律者を手中に収めることにある。今
I'm hoping the audio is okay, but if it's not, someone let me know. I'll have this in the background while I'm in class as usual. I'll be sure to remind you to hydrate as always. I appreciate it. Thank you for the alert.
成婚計画の実行を完遂する。
ライデン・メイ、お前の力はヨルムンガンドにとって必要不可欠な武器だ。そのため、これから訪れる崩壊を共に対処してもらう必要がある。
約束は守るわ。けど、私たちは互いに利用し合う関係でしかない。
Let me check something real quick. 1 second. You guys can just have this on
他
autoplay.
人を仲間だと思ったことなどない。
それで、律者を倒せばいいの？
いや、死んだ律者では何の意味もない。ヨルムンガンドが必要なのは停滞した律者だ。
停滞？
ああ、ちょっとした贈り物を用意した。黄泉の杖というものだ。
Alright, 1 second. Sorry, I was getting like an echo of the audio, so I did fix that. Hopefully you guys can still hear the game. I'll check that again in a moment. Jackal revealed a golden black box measuring several inches long. It looked like the mask of... I have no idea how to pronounce that. May did not know what the box contained. Like its maker, the box made her feel extremely uncomfortable.
へえ、それが計画の中にあった虚数干渉機か。
干渉機？そんな安い名前で呼ばないでくれ。それは全文明が残した偉大な遺産。天命ですら再現できない科学の奇跡だ。その価値は想像すらできない。正直に言うと、今すぐにでもあんたにその力を実感してもらいたいところだが、残念ながら現段階でヨルムンガンドが集めた材料では作れるのは8つのみ。それほど貴重なものだからこそ、この8つの黄泉の杖は慎重に使わなければならない。
で、それは一体どうやって使うの？
Sound check sounds good. Game volume sounds good. Okay, thank you. I'm glad I can rely on you for the audio checks. While the masked lady chuckled, a light vibration accompanied by electrical noise spread through the corridors. May heard an unfamiliar voice in this electrical data stream.
各位、1分前、崩壊がサンゴ島と
Oh my god, you're still using the Bond camera?
発生した。
Glad you're having fun.
連盟のバルキリー部隊はすでに出撃している。行動を開始しよう。
Well, now you guys get to bonk characters you don't like as they appear. That'd be fun. You know, aside from just bonking me, you can bonk characters. Meanwhile, the Federated Autonomous Region of Coral in the Pacific Ocean. The Immortal Blades Valkyrie Squad, led by Durandal, arrived at the war zone 30 minutes after the eruption. The Valkyries readied themselves for combat at the outskirts of the island city.
皆さん、目標地点まであと5分です。今回の作戦内容を説明します。今回の崩壊発生地、サンゴ島は180万の人々が住む人口島都市です。東南アジアとオセアニアの境界に位置し、太平洋エリアの重要な経済貿易中心地でもあります。すでに崩壊発生から30分が経過しました。サンゴ島の崩壊は全面的に蔓延し、楽観視できない状況です。さらにまずいのは、先ほどサンゴ島に駐屯していたバルキリー部隊、節連小隊と音信不通になったこと。現在、先見バルキリー部隊が該当エリアを封鎖し、前線拠点を築きました。不朽なる刃は到着後、攻略戦力としてサンゴ島内部に突入し、他の部隊のため道を開きます。それから、主 様からのご命令ですが、今回ヨルムンガンドも盟友として作戦に参加します。連盟は通常の崩壊対応作戦だけ担当し、リチ者を発見した場合はヨルムンガンドに対応してもらうとのことです。
承知しました。各員注意、出撃準備を。急なる刃、作戦開始です。こちらです。
Alright, time to fight, I guess.
ついてきてください。
Oh, lots of enemies. Okay.
こちらです。ついてきて。こちらです。
隊長、不朽なる刃着陸完了しました。私たちの現在位置は珊瑚島外側の海上大橋です。不朽なる刃は大橋を突破し、都市部に入り、防衛。
私とリタは前線で崩壊獣の殲滅を担当しましょう。他の者は救援任務を優先的に行い、生存者を守る。
かしこまりました。
ついてきてください。
Okay, that was weird because it got all wobbly suddenly.
こちらです。私の目覚めよ、栄養の守護者。
You know, if I could not get hypothermia, that would be great. But it seems like it's inevitable here. Okay, there we go. Smoke engulfed the bridge to the city. The disaster continued to spread and consume the gem of civilization. The immortal blades advanced cautiously and pushed the chaos back towards the heart of Coral.
報告です。珊瑚島の崩壊エネルギーが今なお上昇し続けています。そしてただいま都市部でリス社の反応を検出しました。座標を送ります。
この位置。デュランダル様、10分前節連小隊が音信不通になった場所です。
リタ、支援に行きましょう。
かしこまりました。
しかし隊長、司教様にはリチ社に手を出すなと言われています。勝手に行動したら処罰を受けますよ。
アルビトルさん、私たちの任務は崩壊の処理です。音信不通になったバルキリー部隊を助けることもそれに含まれています。こういう時は臨機応変に対応いたしましょう。
なるほど、それなら命令違反ではないですね。さすが副隊長。
他の者は計画通りに動いてください。座標点で合流しましょう。
かしこまりました。
Battery, welcome to stream, but how many hours of sleep did you get? Materials you just received can boost R&D level. Tap here to open the R&D level screen and check out the new R&D options. Okay. Oh my god, it is so loud outside. 1 second. Okay, as I said in chat, just a heads up, but it's probably gonna get pretty noisy in the background, cause lawnmower. Yeah, that's not fun at all. Hopefully it's not too loud, but if it is, just let me know and we can play quietly. Like, I'll be muted, if it bothers anyone. Use a team of 2 or fewer members, no death, and complete a 25 hit combo. I'm bonking with a giant inflatable hammer. Yeah, enjoy the bonk hammer. You can bonk me or... oh god, my voice. You can bonk me or characters in the game. Just something for you guys to do if you're bored. You overestimate our hearing abilities? Oh my god. Surely you guys have better hearing than me. But if it doesn't pick up on stream, then that's good.
デュランダル様、大橋の上は混乱しています。外側の配管から進んだ方が早いかと。
ええ、そうしましょう。
私の番ですね。
Okay, bye battery. Have fun hibernating. Oh, wings, nice. It's convenient. Oh yeah, one thing I've been meaning to look into is like, you know how some streamers have captions the update as they speak? Not like once through Twitch, but through stream itself. I want to get those at some points, but I can't find a good one. But I know that like a good amount of my viewers watch without sound, so I still want them to know what's like being said. Alright, there we go.
わからずやばかりですね。
突破を続けます。時間がありません。
かしこまりました。
Hi, May.
ライデンメイ。
God, the biggest downside is streaming by a window. All outside noises pick up, or at least get loud for me.
ライデンメイさんですね。まさかヨルムンガンドにいるとは思いませんでした。
私には進むべき道があります。それだけです。メイさん、主教様がおっしゃっていた盟友とはあなたのことだったんですね。入ったばかりの新人さんをこんな危険な場所に派遣するなんて、ヨルムンガンドには他に人材がいないのでしょうか。
これはリタさんじゃないか。久しぶりだな。
渡りガラスさん。
安心するといい。
Oh, the way that her expression is immediately changed to being angry. I guess they really don't get along. I mean, they do have history, but it's funny seeing the expression change so quickly. Rita smiled, but her gaze turned as cold as steel.
今回はどんなもので律者と戦うのか楽しみにしております。ガス、貨物車、それとも自爆爆弾でしょうか。
以前私一人でそちらの任務を台無しにしたことは悪いと思っている。今でも申し訳なさでいっぱいだ。
Oh my god, she's really just trying to annoy her.
大正製薬
What
の
the
計
heck?
画を邪魔したことでせっかくの偉業を台無しに終わらせてしまいま
Guys,
した。
I don't know if you guys noticed, but
今回律者は
I
我々
don't
で処理
think
する。
that's supposed to be
そ
clear.
ちらは後方支援を
If it is,
頼む。
then nice, but it just looked so out of place like that.
申し訳ございま
Like
せん。
stuff hadn't loaded.
ですがご安心ください。万が一あなたが犠牲になりましたら私が責任を
I'm assuming that it's supposed to be like that, but it's just the way that it was cut off in that
ご
space
好意感謝する
looked
よ。
unnatural.
リタさんも身の安全に気をつけるといい。
ええ、そちらこそ。
She really just pulled a keep yourself safe moment. What the heck? The two girls continued sparring as their smiles stiffened. Tension rose in the air.
リタ、
Durandal's gentle voice reminded Rita of her indiscretion. The Valkyrie bowed slightly and took a step back.
失礼いたしました。
天命と争うつもりはありません。
May extended her hand to Durandal as a gesture of her goodwill. Durandal looked at the girl. She had changed much since that short-lived battle at Arc City.
私たちの目的は一致しています。同盟なら各自の使命を果たし、互いに干渉しない方がいいでしょう。
バルキリー部隊は都市外周で待機し、生存者の撤退や崩壊拡散の阻止を担当します。約束通り、律者はあなたたちに任せます。私たちは勝手に手を出しません。
ありがとうございます。
律者は珊瑚島の中心に移動しています。早く行ってください。
The Valkyrie then extended her hand to May to cement the alliance.
リタさん、私たちも握手しようじゃないか。
すみません。
Hello, welcome to
私は
stream.
仲間を殺した人と握手したりしませんので。
まあまあ、そう怒るな。
I'm doing good, thank you for asking. How are you? Raven took a step forward, but found the tip of a lance pointed straight at her.
これ以上付きまとうようなら、よ
ああ、まあ一方的な望みということで。
Raven gave up and returned to May's side, while Durandal lowered her weapon and left the place together with Rita.
天命最強のバルキリー。
Alright, do I get to fight? Or am I just gonna be hanging out here?
もういいでしょう。出発するわよ。
Nice.
行きましょう。
Well, that was fast. I know that she's so overpowered, but it's still crazy seeing it every time. Nice. Oh, I thought I answered. I'm doing good, thank you for asking. How are you?
行動開始。
Oh, I didn't even realize it was pushing me back. Whoops.
このトンネルを出るとサンゴ島の都市部だ。フクロウとはそこで合流す
Okay,
る
well,
ことになってい
can I
る。
go through? There we go.
ここだ。
You're welcome. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Alright, cold winds blew into their faces when they stepped out of the tunnel. There was nothing but ruin in sight.
誰もいないようだけど。
ああ、来たよ。
May heard light footsteps next to her. Light distorted slightly as the contact revealed himself.
遅いぞ。
When is the last time you slept, sir? What the heck? He looks so tired.
例の S 級バルキ
I
リ
mean,
ーは
understandable, but sir, please get some rest. What the heck?
お前も苦労好きだな。
Because we have Raven, aka Natasha, and Owl. I don't know what his real name is.
よろしく頼む。今回任務が無事クリアできるよう俺も協力する。
協力はいらないわ。
そうか。では律者は頼んだ。俺は先に行くぞ。
もう一度言ってみろ。
冗談だ。
The man named Owl scratched his head lazily.
そいつは情報収集が専門で。
Oh, that dude is so tired looking.
私たちの
Sure, what's up? You can say anything.
だらしないように見えるが、能力は確かだ。
ライデン・メイ様。今回の崩壊で第五律者の誕生を確認しました。ジャッカルの指示に従い黄泉の杖を用意した。あなたが律者を倒した後、俺が彼女を捕獲します。
I will say right now, if it's self-promo, that's not allowed in chat. But outside of that, sure. Having said that, Mei headed directly towards the center of the city.
あれが孫子の言った
Yes, she is a Fisher
雷の
Thunder.
律者か。少し弱い気がするな。
I mean, she kind of fought the person that she cares about just to get to this point, so I don't think she's that soft-hearted.
戦わなければならない理由がある。
Not after all that trauma.
わかった。楽しみに待っておく。
1 second. Let me double check something real quick, and then I'll continue. Alright, and we have a hydrate reminder, so let me get that done. And also, an ad is about to start in about 2.5 minutes. There we go. Okay, now let's continue.
行動開始。行きましょ
フクロウ、ずっと私とメイで戦ってるんだが、お前も少しは協力する気ないのか？
ライデン・メイがいれば俺なんかの協力はいらないだろう。力を温存して
It seems like Owl just wants to go to sleep. Will you stream anything after this? Well, not today. Because my last stream today is Honkai Impact 3rd. But on Friday, my next stream is probably going to be more Supermarket Simulator. And I actually started playing that the other day. Where does it want me to go?
う。律者はこの近く。
Hello?
行きましょう。
Okay, I guess that's all.
この氷柱。
熱帯なのに氷。
But yeah, this is my only stream for today.
溢れ出してる。当たり前。
That's cool.
行動開始。
Alright, time to fight.
行きましょ
Even though these guys are like so weak compared to Mei. Yeah, for now, only one stream per day for me. So one game per stream. But when I have more time, I'll probably do a bunch of double streams.
律者がもうすぐ孵化する。 この辺りの崩壊時は
お前たちは崩壊獣の注意を引いておけ。俺は氷柱の付近で待機し、律者迎撃の準備を。
ならば
Yeah, Friday is probably gonna be Supermarket Simulator, like I said, and then Saturday is a Minecraft collab. And actually, in the Minecraft stream, because I'm not good at playing in survival, it will mostly be like survival practice, so that I can eventually play hardcore Minecraft. The ice column exploded into a rain of broken ice fragments and revealed the Hersher. Owl acted as soon as the target appeared.
目標ロックオン。黄泉の
What other games do you play besides
装
this?
填準備。
Who are you? What? That is not a nice way to introduce yourself. The Hersher gave a high-pitched scream and unleashed a stream of biting cold. Well, I play Minecraft, rhythm games, Roblox. I intend to play like a bunch of other games at some points, but for now, like because I have limited time, I don't have like too many options. Genshin is something that I want to play at some points. When Zenless Zone Zero and Wuthering Waves come out, I'll play both of those. But yeah, I mostly stream Honkai Impact 3rd, which is this game, and Roblox. Water vapor quickly froze into ice shackles that bound the three-world serpent operatives. May felt pain piercing through her skin. She was too close to Hersher and it threatened to freeze her lungs. The Hersher murmured a string of strange syllables. I mean, the design is cool. I don't know what her deal is, though. The Hersher murmured while her body twisted and writhed as though she was fighting an invisible creature. Will you play Valorant for me? Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of Valo. Like, I'll watch people play it, but I myself probably will not. But, like, I'm down to play other games, just probably not like Valo or Overwatch or stuff like that. No one knew what she was up to. She behaved less like a Hersher and more like a mindless zombie. Despite the target's strange behavior, the operatives knew they could not afford to hesitate. Now, there is a game that I want to play at some points. I forgot what it's called, but it's like, it's a combat game, but it's also a rhythm game. So it's pretty interesting. I think it's like Metal Helsing or something like that. I was told about the game about a year ago, but because tech at the time was less than great, I couldn't even attempt to play it. Oh god, outside noise are so loud. I'm so sorry, guys. The storm blew over. Everything within sight was sealed into a tomb of ice that formed a massive wall. Guys, if you can hear the lawnmower, I am so sorry. It is so loud. Noya, you're lucky you can't hear. Because, yeah, you had to be dealing with that. Raven closed her eyes to sense the residual Honkai in the ice. The Hersher was already far away. Damn, she's fast.
待て。考えもせず追撃するのは軽率すぎる。
Owl crawled out of the snow and patted his clothes to shake off the thick frost all over him.
律者の能力は見ただろう。想像よりも手強い。その力は彼女と張り合うことができるが、捕獲となるとそう簡単じゃない。もっと完璧な対策が必要だ。
I'm probably gonna be muting occasionally because it gets so loud and I don't want that to be like all you hear in the audio, like in the background. Hopefully lawn mowing will be done soon, because wow. Coral East District. Durandal and Rita arrived at the place where Snow Lotus Squad lost contact. The frost slowly sublimated and revealed the lifeless Valkyries. Oh, rest in pieces.
遅かったですね。
The two observed a moment of silence for those who had fallen in battle.
彼女たちは勇敢な戦士です。連れて帰りましょう。
Oh, thank you.
かしこまりました。
I'm glad you like it.
リタ、ここはあなたに任せます。私はこの周りに手がかりがないか探してきます。
And technically it's not a VTuber model just yet, it's more so just a reactive PNG, but I'm glad you like it, because I spent way too long working on it. Durandal remained expressionless when she turned around and left, but Rita knew something was different. Yeah, she's in a bad mood. It's clearly they were too late.
ついてきてください。
I know that they kind of just use the squad as an excuse to get closer to Harsher, but obviously they're gonna be upset by the fact that they couldn't save any of them. Oh, there's more. I didn't even notice. Whoops.
こちらです。
The Harsher they introduced though, like, looks so cool, but that's about it. It has no personality yet, because it's just making noises. I'm not gonna say it's a waste of the design, but I want to know, like, if it can talk at all properly, I mean. Because I imagine that it can. When we finish the stream, well, it's been about 44 minutes right now, and my streams are typically 3 hours long. Oh god, my health. That's not good. How am I alive? I'm going to have to pay to revive. Never mind, I regained a tiny bit of health. There we go. Yeah, I'll finish the stream in around 2.5 hours. Oh, I just only arrived here, okay. Okay, Valkyrie comm device. I can't continue going that way. Where does it want me to go? Game, please, I am directionally challenged. Where am I expected to go? Am I missing something? Blind? Oh. I am so smart. I don't watch streams, but I liked your voice and your work. Oh, thank you. I'm glad. Alright, we got a posture check, so let me complete that, and then we will continue. This poor keyboard. It's so loud. Alright. Try my best to don't get shrimp back. Yep, no shrimp back. The Valkyrie comm device picked up from the ice had a voice recording of what happened during the eruption.
隊長、オセアニア支部と連絡がつきました。
Now let me turn the autoplay
動
back
員が
on.
来るまで待てば、私たちは。
I'm guessing that's them getting frozen.
隊長、どうしましたか？近づかないで。早く行って。隊長の崩壊エネルギーが急激に増加しています。これは一体。早く行って。
Okay then.
いや、違う。そうじゃない。
I just joined your Discord server? Oh, welcome. Static noise. That poor guy is probably so confused. Alright, and now I am running around as Rita. But her scythe looks so cool. Durandal scanned the battlefield. The clues and evidence is pointed to one thing. While recovering the Valkyrie's remains, she suddenly noticed something glistening in the sun.
これは
デュランダル様、不朽なる刃は外周のトンネルを突破し、こちらに向かっています。
Okay, but we want to know what Durandal's
他の
looking
バル
at.
キリー部隊もサンゴ島の出入り口を封鎖し、崩壊の影響範囲をコントロールできております。デュランダル様、その手にあるネックレスは
Are we gonna get to see the full design?
このネックレスは彼女のものです。今ある手がかりをもとに判断すると、彼女が今回の崩壊で誕生した律者でしょう。彼女は崩壊の侵食に全力で抗いましたが、それでも混乱の中で自分の正体を壊滅させた。
Tragic.
まさかこんな結果になるとは思いもしませんでした。
Rita, I don't think anyone expected it to turn out that way.
この件をヨルムンガンドに報告
Like
し
the
ます。
most unlikely person became that.
アルビトル、アナの情報をヨルムンガンドに伝えてください。
本当に大丈夫ですか？バルキリーの資料は機密情報ですよ。
盟友として相手に必要な情報を渡すのも私たちの責任です。
Will you become my friend on Discord? I don't typically add people on Discord. So unfortunately no, but you're free to talk in the Discord server. Durandal looked towards the far distance where the Hersher might be.
彼女たちがどこまでできるか見てみようじゃありませんか。
But I only add people on Discord as needed. Outside of like my immediate friend group. Okay, we have stuff to claim. And we have side quests that we can do, but I'll probably do those later on. Wow, there's so much stuff to do here. That's crazy. A-Ring Valkyrie. Currently leads a Snow Lotus squad garrisoned at Coral Island. Extensive combat experience. Member of House Sharayak. Began training to fight the Honkai from a very young age. Became a Valkyrie at age 12. Oh, that's pretty young. Promoted to A-Rank at age 16 and was made the adjutant of the Snow Lotus squad. Anna was the sole survivor of Snow Lotus squad during the Mela Honkai event in 2015 and managed to save dozens of victims on her own. In recognition of her exemplary performance, I can't pronounce this, but they restored the squad with her at its head. Under her leadership, the elite Snow Lotus squad saw action in many dangerous battle zones. Okay, and now onto this. The sounds of breaking ice slabs reverberated throughout the city. A section of the ice wall then collapsed with a deep, resounding boom.
よし、これで障害は片付いたな。この通信は店名？
ヨルムンガンドの皆さん、不朽なる刃所属のバルキリーアルビトルです。隊
Oh my god, I can hear Riku meowing outside the door.
デュランダルの命令。
続けてください。どんな情報ですか？
For anyone who's new here,
今データを送っています。
Riku is one of my cats,
これは
but he is so
調査の
clingy.
結果によると、こちらのアナというバルキリーこそが今回の
I don't have any friends and I want to be friends with you.
天命のバルキリーが。
Sorry, that's a little bit awkward to answer, but
驚いてますが、
yeah, like I said, I don't typically friend people on Discord, and this is your first time talking in my chat, so I think it's a bit soon for that. Like to be friends since, you know, we
彼女は
just
崩
met.
壊
Oh
が
god,
発生した後、
it's getting loud outside again.
通信記録を見ると、彼
But
女は
yeah, for now, I'm gonna have to
必
say
死に
no
崩壊
to
の侵食に
friendship
抗っているようですが、
since this is our first time talking,
アナは他のバル
and
キ
I'm
リーを
not a very
殺した
social person.
現場を離れました。その時の彼女はまだ人間と
Maybe
して
I'm
の
not good, that's why I don't have any
わずかに残
friends.
っていたと考えられます。
I can't really answer that, but I'm sure it would be more than just that. Some people are just like antisocial and don't choose to make friends often. It doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you, it just not everyone is looking to make more friends, like outside of what they already have,
私たちはもう味わっ
if
た
that
よ。
makes sense.
それは皆さんはもう律者と接触したということですね。
ええ。一時的に交戦しましたが。
Oh wait, this is the person that died,
そ
right?
っちの言った通り。
Or became the Hersher?
律者は鋭い氷を
They had a nice design too, what the heck?
爆発によって発生
Rest
す
in
る寒
peace,
波
good
にも
design.
かなりの破壊力があった。厄介な敵だ。でもこちらで何とかするさ。
わかりました。いただいた情報を隊長に報告します。ご協力に感謝します。
気にするな。今後そういう機会はまだまだ増えるだろうからな。
Raven smiled. The Valkyrie at the other end of the video call appeared to be pleasantly surprised.
はい。皆さんの健闘を祈ります。
Raven switched off the comm monitor. Her expression grew somber as she studied the frozen city. And if you're wondering what socials I have, you can see those on my Discord and the About section. If it's not listed there, then I don't have it. And I am not looking to make an Instagram. I have Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Throne, Card, and Blue Sky, and that is it. So there will not be an Instagram or a TikTok or anything of that sort,
何せ
because
今は
I just
名誉
don't
だ
use
から。
those.
行くわよ。誰が律者であろうと、今回の危機を早く解決。
Oh, a 600-second timeout, that's pretty long.
その通りだ。
Owl studied the skyline of the stricken city. The disaster had begun to spread once more. And I was gonna tell Noya that she could turn on a slow mode if she wanted, but she doesn't have sound on. Oh god, where do I go for slow mode again? I haven't done this in so long. Alright. And, I'll probably do the EX stuff later on. Like at the end of stream, so that for now we can focus on, like, the actual chapter. And I'll do a side quest at some point as well. At least one Mei or Yai Sakura battlesuit, no death, and complete a 25 hit combo. It's hard because I'm in class, so I don't know what you're saying verbally. Yeah. I hope she's paying attention to her class and not just the stream. I got you though. I appreciate it. Coral Business District. A heating stove was set up in the middle of a snow-covered street.
今律者は都市の中心へと移動している。ヨルムンガンドがサンゴ島内部に設置した偵察設備は全てダウンしたが、最後に届いたデータによると、律者は移動中に大量の砲怪獣を作ったようだ。それらの砲怪獣は周辺に超低温エリアを生成し、一般人では踏み入れられないほどの死地を作り出している。目標に近づきたければ、それらの砲怪獣を全て倒す必要があるだろう。
しかし、たとえ律者に近づけたとしても万全な計画が必要だ。でないとまた逃げられてしまう。
その通り。計画の鍵は黄泉の杖となる。
それは一体どういうものなの？
簡単に言うと、律者コアに対する制限
Oh, this guy is so tired looking. I can never take him seriously. He's just like me for real.
通路を一時的に歪ませ、律者体内の崩壊エネルギーを乱すことができる。律者を殺さずに大幅に律者の行動を制限できるってわけだ。通常そういった束縛の継続時間は
Looking at his design reminds me that I still need to work on my next design. Guys, I have no idea what I'm gonna go for with my next PNG. Like, I've been brainstorming for the past week or so, but I haven't decided on the style that I want. Which sucks, but I'm giving myself pretty a long time to work on it, so I'll figure something out at some point.
すまない。律者のあなたにとっては残酷な話だったか？
I will apologize to May, but it was Raven who replied.
残酷？お前はいつからそんな優しくなった？
Damn, she really just called him out. What the heck?
律者が一人いると思ったからだ。
Although, I don't think she can really talk there since, you know, she's a trained assassin who's taking care of orphans. That's like pretty contradictory, but you know. If she can do that, then this guy should be allowed to be lazy and nice sometimes.
私たちは私たちの得意とした戦い方で戦う。
ああ、俺もそう考えてる。
I will add more fuel to the camp stove, perhaps to ward off the cold.
まず、律者の位置を特定する必要がある。
Guys, if I was here in real life, I would have definitely like become an ice cube by now. I have no cold tolerance. But the ice everywhere would like, I definitely lose the cold. Just to put it simply.
今は肉眼で索敵するしかない。私は成功点を探して律者の位置を特定し、その後お前たちに遠隔支援を行う。
And actually, I wonder how May isn't cold right now. Like, these two have proper clothes kind of for the cold, but May, with her Herrscher suit, like, does not seem pretty good for the cold. May nodded with approval.
あの律者は訓練されたバルキリーだろう。この作戦は少し簡単すぎないか？
それは彼女がまだ人間としての意識を保っていたらの話だ。しかし、今までの戦闘を見るに、言語能力すらなくなっている。おそらく破壊衝動しか残ってないのだろう。
彼女の状態はとても特殊よ。
May looked at the fire on the stove and recalled what Dr. Einstein said about Herschers.
あのバルキリー、体は完全に侵食されているけど、心はまだ崩壊を拒んでいるわ。自我と律者意識、どちらも体の主導権を握れていないから、ああいった理性を失った姿になっている。
Okay, so good job to Anna, because she's trying not to give in.
していれば、逆にあんな状態にならないわ。
I guess I would also explain why she left instead of fighting them.
しかし、私たちは作戦失敗
Like she's trying to run away to avoid more casualties.
とにかく、今は行動に適した絶好のタイミングだ。 作戦に意義がないなら出発しよう。
ライデン・メイ、あなたは渡りガラスに協力して成功点を探してくれ。罠の設置には少し時間が必要だ。
Okay, we got some dino
わかった
dances.
行動開始。行きましょう。行動開始。
Man, that almost one-shot it. That's crazy.
行きましょう。
Okay, how far do I get to go?
行動開始。
I knew that that was gonna become another fight, but I don't know how far it'll actually let me go. Without interruptions, at least.
行きましょう。強風よ。私に
I'll
服従
just,
し
you
な
know,
さい。
blast through that. Okay, there we go. Well, it looks like my question was answered. That's as far as I can go for now.
ちょっと話に付き合え。出ないと凍ってしまいそうだ。
Oh yes, socialize to make it more bearable.
これは特製の作戦。
You're one to talk? You're not just for the occasion. May,
まさ
what the
か
heck?
赤道でこんな天気になるとは誰も思わないだろう。
She's more warmly dressed than you are. Oh my god.
フクロウのやつ。
Whatever.
きっと寒いのが嫌だから理由をつけてかがり火のところに残ったんだ。そういうやつなんだよ、あいつは。
彼のことに詳しいのね。
当然さ。やつはかつて私の
Oh, so she was supposed to kill
だっ
him.
たからな。やつとの出会いは戦場だった。私のターゲットは先見会というアジアの組織で、
He looks slightly less tired here.
用心棒だ。仕事の関係でやつといろいろぶつかり合ったが、当然ながらいつも私の勝ちだった。あの時のやつも今みたいに、たとえ刀を首に当てられても他人事みたいな態度をとっていてな。面白いやつだと思ったよ。だから先見会を潰した時、やつを生かして組織に推薦した。再び会った時にはやつはもう幹部になっていた。私はそのことで特別ボーナスをもらったのを覚えている。だらしないやつだが能力は確かだ。いつも最も効率的な方法で問題を解決してくれる。余計なことは一切しない。ハイヘビの言葉を借りるなら、奴は高効率の道具だ。まあ、私に言わせると、奴を戦友として見るのはおすすめしない。
But you're the one that recommended
わか
him.
らない奴だからな。
How are you not gonna like having him on your side when you
彼が
recommended
自分
him
の任務を果たして
to be on your side?
問題ないもん。
Where is the logic?
さっぱりしてるな。
雑談はここまでにして、そろそろ先に進むわよ。
わかってる。お前の言う通りにするとしよう。そうだ。お前はまだ幹部コードを持っていないのか？
ええ。
早く自分でつけた方がいい。でないとジャッカルが勝手につけるからな。そんなの嫌だろ？
The city center was overran by glacial formations. Raven stood atop a tower to get a full view of the district. You lost one follower, you put me on timeout? I mean, I'm not the one that put you on timeout, but... I respect my mod's decision because they thought that it was needed. She was here before. Coral used to be an exclusive retreat for the rich, but it had become an ice-locked tome.
ここなら見晴らしがいい。観測点としてふさわしいな。
Yeah, if my mods think it's necessary to time someone out, then I respect their decision. That's all there is to it. Raven assumed a prone position. Her divine key created an array of glowing indigo patterns. God, I cannot read today. Raven looked through these patterns to transform her view into a set of overlapping blocks. The device gave Raven superphysical sight that goes beyond the third dimension and revealed everything to her.
見つけた。距離は7400ヤード。目標は現在、都市中心の軌道塔仮想のガーデンにいる。移動する気配はない。
Also, this is gonna sound rude, but I can't really lose a follower that never actually followed.
律者の監視は任せたわ。
安心しろ。お前は早くフクロウと合流
Yeah, I
するがいい。
appreciate everyone who joins my streams, but I respect my mod's decisions even more. May leapt off the tower roof and disappeared into the freezing... whatever that was. Into the freezing, night mist. I can't read. Oh my god. One of these days I'll learn. Thunder cracked and lightning flashed in the distance. Raven only saw a faint trail of her passage. If you see a role that has my username, then yes, that's me.
律者の能力ってもんは便利だな。
Raven's definitely regretting not being a Hersher. Although there's nothing to regret when she never had that title.
行動開始。
Okay, hi Owl. At the other side of the city, Owl heard the distant rumbling of thunder. Okay, that was all of it. He closed his eyes and counted the seconds. May appeared next to him before he could reach 30.
渡りガラスが律者の位置を補足したわ。そっち。
Owl waved the scepters in his hand and placed them in his pockets.
ああ、出発しよう。
Alright. Where are we going? Over here again. Okay. Get near the stove to reduce hypothermia. Okay. And I'm pretty sure there's ads right now. But they should be over within the next minute or so. I'm gonna be real, I don't think gender really matters when it comes to making friends. Like, you can have plenty of friends of the opposite gender, and I mostly have friends of the opposite gender. So, that doesn't really have too much to do with it. But at least now we know like which pronouns to use for you, unless you have other ones that you prefer. Okay, let me reduce my hypothermia. There we go. I am so glad they have so many of these. You know, let me just use the ultimate and get this fight over with, because it has so much health. Well, not really so much health, but you know, just making things easier for myself. Kinda sucks that I still get hypothermia on the dragon, but if I can't avoid it, then I can't avoid it.
行きましょう。
行動開始。
Okay, let me collect all of these coins, because that will bother me for so long if I don't. Alright, getting hypothermia down, and then we'll continue. And it looks like I didn't even need to do that, okay. May and Owl braved the freezing winds in silence as flakes of frost brushed off their combat suits. The environments became colder as they approached the Hersher of ice. Owl's outfit, however, was frozen stiff. Even May in her Hersher form could sense the cold.
耐えられないなら戻っても構わないわよ。これ以上前に進めば気温はより低くなる。一般人が耐えられるものじゃないわ。
May stopped and looked into the distance.
装置を渡して。律者は私が何とかするから。
なるほど。気遣い感謝する。しかし心配ない。あなたが思うほど俺は弱くない。
I don't know what you expect her to think when you literally stayed behind me by the heaters. I thought you might not be friends with the boy? No, I'll be friends with any gender. It just depends on whether or not I feel like making another friend. Because I think I said before, but I am pretty introverted, so I don't choose to make friends very often. Owl unbuttoned his outfit and revealed the body that laid underneath. That's unnecessary. Then why would you choose to stay by the heater? Oh my god. I mean, good for you, I guess.
ヨルムンガンドがあなたをそんな風にした。
俺がそうしてほしいと頼んだんだ。俺はあなたたちのように生まれながらにして崩壊に抵抗できる。
Okay, so he did this for his survival. I mean, I guess that's fair.
これが唯一生きていける方法だったんだよ。
Okay. I still don't know why he would choose to have so much of himself replaced for his survival. Like, surely there's other stuff that he can do. Oh, okay.
ヨルムンガンドで自分を治療する方法を探したが、探せば探すほどその無力さ
So
に
it was
苛まれ
even
て
more necessary because of the injuries.
結
Okay.
局俺は元の体を捨てるしかなかった。機械の力があれば
If he did this while healthy, I would have had so many questions, but yeah, it seems like that really was necessary for his survival.
これがヨルムンガンドのために
You hate my moderator? I mean, unfortunately for you, this moderator is my best friend.
何もおかしい。
So
ありがとう。
if you can't respect my moderator, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. So telling me that you hate my moderator, someone that I trust enough to have like in a position of power in my chats, is not appreciated. And if you don't understand that, then I will have to ask you to leave. Because that is not okay. Honestly, if Noya chose to ban you right now, I would completely support their decision. Because no one is allowed to come in my chat and disrespect my mods. Because all of my mods are my very close friends. Do you understand? Like, I'm not trying to put a downer on my stream, I'm trying to have a good time. But I can't accept people coming in here and saying stuff like that about my mods. Because all she is trying to do is keep peace in my chat. And again, if you can't understand that, then I will have to leave, because I made it very clear before that I will respect any decision that my mods make. Whether it's timing someone out or banning them. Because I respect my mods. One moment, I will continue the stream soon. Alright, Noya, the decision is up to you. I will be continuing stream. That is not a good thing that's a good thing, but why did he time me out? First of all, Noya is not a he, Noya is a she. And she timed you out because she felt that it was necessary. And like I said before, I respect her decision. Anyway, I'm going to continue, and whatever happens in chat, I will respect. The Heart of Coral was home to an ambitious space elevator project that became a symbol of the city. An elevator also represented progress. It was to be the launch pad for a new era of space exploration. But disaster struck and transformed the incomplete elevator project into a Herrscher's lair.
これからサンゴ島軌道エレベーターの施設範囲に入ると思う。氷の律者はそのガーデンエリアに隠れている。
I will say this right now. Disrespect my mods is the worst thing that you could possibly do in my stream. Like, I can tolerate disrespect towards myself because I know that my mods will have my back. But I absolutely will not tolerate disrespect towards them. And anyone who comes into my chat will have to accept that.
それから黄泉の杖の発動時間はかなり短い。律者を正確な位置に誘導してくれ。わかった。
Anyway, that's all I'm gonna say on that, because I don't want the VOD watchers to have to deal with too much conflict. And I will carry on with stream. By telling me that you hate my mod, that is disrespect towards my mod who did nothing wrong. This just makes me think of when I fought Gakolia and Star Rail. Because of all the ice and the fact that they're kind of overpowered. Only difference is that there's not like an epic song playing. But regardless of what music they have, I do think I am always going to like this game. Even if the music doesn't like live up to the hype of the battle, it's still so fun. Destroy the central pillar to shadow the ice blossoms. Okay. Oh god, the hypothermia. Okay, at least it's going back down. And I will look at chat again after this fight because I can't really afford to look at it right now unless I want to die. And I'm not trying to lose. Yeah, if Noya chooses to move past it, then awesome. And if not, then again, I respect her decision. The fact that May is kind of just soloing this, though, is kind of crazy. Then again, this is like a new Harsher, and May, like, has already had Harsher powers. Oh god, I used that way too soon. Alright, let's destroy this again. Please just get destroyed. I can't afford for the hypothermia to get too high, because that would not be very fun. Oh, they're there. God, I hate the enemies that like teleport around so much. The frozen garden was rent by a raging vortex of Honkai ice and thunder. The two powers clashed, burnt, and crushed each other, and destroyed everything within sight. Finally made it to your stream. I was caught up taking care of stuff. Well, I'm glad you're here. Welcome to stream. No physical law or rule of engagement could describe the ruthless nature of a battle of Hershers.
Raiden Mei, 罠の設置が完了した。律者を座標地点に誘導してくれ。
With that, Mei transformed into a bolt of lightning, flying through gaps in the ice towards the indicated position. A cold stream trailed the indigo wake of lightning, sprouting blossoms of razor-sharp ice to shred its prey. Bolts of energy penetrated the mist. From miles away, ravens sniped and shattered the deadly obstacles for Mei.
座標地点に着いたわ。
わかった。律者の経路を確認。
Alright, let me drink some tea.
間もなく、黄泉の杖を起動する。
There we go. Oh my god. Zero is having so much fun with the bonk hammer. Now, are you bonking me or are you bonking Mei? Wrapped in a sub-zero mantle, the Hersher of Ice hurtled towards Mei. The Lightning Queen readied herself.
袋、今。
The response was unexpected silence.
袋。これは黄泉の爪。いけない。
Was she just betrayed by Owl?
メイ、何があった？誰だ？
Yep. I knew it.
袋。この野郎。
Let me guess, his excuse is that it was necessary for his survival. Sir, just go back to bed. You didn't need to do this, you can just go back to sleep. Meanwhile, Valkyries barricaded all passengers along the outskirts of Coral. Honkai beasts forged of ice hurled themselves at the defenses. The true disaster had only just begun.
デュランダル様、現在サンゴ島は天候が非常に不安定で、崩壊による寒波が強いハリケーンを形成しています。
Rita's face was somber with apprehension as she looked out at the darkening skies.
早々に律者を倒さないと、このハリケーンが赤道付近の気候に重度の影響を与え、全世界レベルの災害となります。
アルビトルさん、ヨルムンガンドの進捗はどうなっていますか？
副隊長の言ったハリケーンの影響によって通信が
I'm currently wondering who to think is more dangerous. Yana as Hersher of the Void or Anna as Hersher of Ice.
始まっているようですが、しかし彼らの内部で何かあったようです。フクロウという幹部がヨルムンガンドを裏切りました。それと先ほどアナさんのデータを調べたときに 気になる情報がありました。
With a beep, elevator switched the comm display to show yet another file.
このものは
これはアナさんの任務記録の
Oh,
中にあ
so
った
now we know his real name.
生存者情報です。
Tan Wu
この
Chen.
陳天部という男性
I hope I
が
pronounced that right,
2年前
but
のアジアで起こった
if I
崩壊
didn't,
で
then
アナさんに助けられました。
I'll try to learn how to say it.
先ほど申し上げたヨルムンガンドの幹
Tan Wu Chen.
部
I
フクロウ
think
で
I'm saying it right.
ヨルムンガンドの幹部が過去にアナさんと接触していたということですか？
Zero, go ahead and bonk Owl.
どうやら私たちの出番ですね。
あの隊長
Because clearly he's
通信が
not
回復するまで
on our
待たない
side.
のですか？一応
Okay, we got a
報告
hydrant
した方
reminder.
がいいと思いますが
Thank you. Let me get another sip of
待
tea.
つリスクが大きすぎます。私たちには時間がありません。
Alright, so now let me mark that as done. Alright, there we go. One second, I'm gonna turn down the BGM. It's just a little bit loud. Me at least.
そういえばアルビトルさん、通信がつながらないというのにどうやってデータベースの情報を
Zero,
閲覧したのですか？
how are the voices in game compared to my voice?
それは
Like, should I raise that volume or is it fine?
こういう状況もあろうかとあらかじめ関連資料をコピーしておいたんです。
アルビトルさん、勝手にデータを
Because I don't want to
コピ
be
ーすること
talking
は
over the characters too
規則
much.
違反ですよ。
Like, to the point where you guys can't hear them.
でも万が一のためですから。
リタ、バルキリー部隊の指揮はしばらくあなたに任せます。私はリツヤの状況を確認してきます。
お一人で行かれるのですか？
She can
ここも
handle
同
it.
じ重要な戦場です。戦況のコントロールにはあなたが必要となります。絶対に崩壊に防衛線を突破させないようにしてください。もしヨルムンガンドが何かを企んでいるようでしたら、私が決断を下します。安心してください。
どうかお気をつけくださいませ。
Character volume sounds good. Streamer volume sounds good. Okay, so I'm not too much louder than them. Because it would be kind of awkward if you guys couldn't hear them talking. Because they do have, obviously, the voice lines. The frost-covered street was traced through by a dark trail as though a line was drawn across a sheet of paper. May was the place where the line ended and stopped before the ice. She swung her blade against a frozen barrier. She was alone in this bleak whiteness. She parried the ice herster's attack and slowly restored powers that were drained by the scepters of Duat.
フクロウ、早く返事を。
I thought it would have been obvious by now that Owl betrayed her. May tried calling her fellow allies on her comm device, but there was nothing but silence. She pieced the evidences together and realized that they all pointed towards the impossible. Well, it's not really impossible, you just met Owl today, so chances of him betraying you were already pretty high. She coalesced the Honkai energy and restored her Herrscher powers. She must find the Herrscher of Ice and uncover the ultimate truth. Alright, time to fight this guy again.
栗から
There we go. Dorman's cone device came to life. Raven spoke weakly.
何があったの
Through it. Okay. That went just a tiny bit too fast for me to read.
フクロウがどうして
わからない。だが奴はお前に黄泉の杖を使って背後から私を襲った。神の鍵も奴に奪われた。認証がないから定格出力は使えないだろうが。
あなたは大丈夫なの？
正直あまり良くはないな。おそらく神経毒を使われた。
I mean, I guess now, what she said before about not liking being on the same side of him is kind of valid. Since, you know, he did betray her.
わかったわ。あなたも気をつけて。私はリツシを追撃する。
Although, and I'm not saying this to defend him, like, at all, but I don't know how I would feel being on the same side as someone who was supposed to assassinate me. Because if you guys remember, he literally was on her hit list. Like, she was hired to kill him.
Dylan, ライデン・メイさん、まだ戦えますか？
もちろんです。
ではついてきてください。もう時間はありません。
ええ、急ぎましょう。
Leia was silent and lifeless. Even time itself seemed to have frozen over. A Hersher of ice hovered above the fountain. Her intents and feelings were hidden by a dark veil. She looked so cool, though. Though she had just fought the Lightning Queen, the Ice Hersher appeared to be extremely calm. She was expecting something. The man approaching her from a distance may know the answer. The joints of Owl's metallic skeleton creaked as he stiffly walked across the icy garden. He called out her name as he staggered towards the Hersher.
Anna. また会ったな。
The ice began to shift. The Hersher slowly raised her head. Her gaze rested upon his frost-covered face. She hovered towards him. The frozen beds of flour melted, allowing time to flow once more.
まさかこんな形で再会するとは予想外だ。
Oh, she's still fighting against it. Wait, is that stabbing through her hands? I just realized. Oh well. The Hersher issued a harsh and unintelligible murmur, a lament of sorrow and regret. Owl took out a glittering pendant from his pocket. The pendant gave off a warm glow that contrasted against his cold metallic body.
Anna, このペンダントまだ覚えてるか？君のはまだあるか？君はおっちょこちょいだからな。まさかなくしたりしてないよな。
He looked at the Hersher and gave a bitter smile.
でも大丈夫だ。大したものじゃない。君が覚えてなくても、俺は俺の責任を果たすから。心配するな。今日は何があっても、君のそばにいる。これは君に助けられた命。君のために、最後の瞬間まで燃やそう。
Okay then. There was determination in his soft words. Owl then extended his hand to touch her cheeks. The Hersher did not flinch. His trembling mechanical manipulators brushed against her face. Though his robotic extremities weren't sensitive to temperature and she had lost her tactile senses, the touch sent a ripple that resonated within both of them.
Anna, 君がまだ諦めてないの
Is she
はわかる
crying?
自分を思い出せ。崩壊に心を飲み込まれないように。
フクロウ。
邪魔するな、雷の律者。
Really just interrupted their moments. Okay. Evade blast from the third divine key. I mean, I'll try. I can't guarantee anything, but I'll try. Oh god. Or I could just switch to you. Whoops. I accidentally pressed the ult. Alright, there we go. Sir, you good? Mei and Durandal breached the encirclement of Honkai Beast and came before Owl and the Ice Hersher.
フクロウ、何をしたか分かっているの？
当然だ。俺はアナを助ける。彼女を崩壊の束縛から解放させ、人間に戻す。無論、
Mei looks so done. She's kind of just like, what is this guy saying?
だから俺に他の選択肢はない。だが、ライデン・メイ、あなたが律者の力をコントロールしたように、アナにもきっとそれができるはず。
Owl took the Hersher of Ice by her hand. A powerful blizzard engulfed them at once. Durandal leapt into action and became a blue comet that streaked into the sky. Mei was rooted to her spot. Her heart was filled with twisting vines of conflict, indecision, and doubt. Not you bonking me again! Oh my god. Many nights had passed since Mei left her in Nagazora. She knew she had to decide eventually. Mei convinced herself that it was all for her. She did it to foil her destiny. Indeed, those were the reasons. She must do whatever it takes to seal the Hersher of Ice. Oh, this place looks so nice. The blizzard howled as the eye of the storm swallowed the teetering space elevator. Durandal, ever the agile warrior, held out against the Hersher in the deadly cold. The stalemate between the Valkyrie and Hersher was suddenly shattered by a bolt of lightning. Right and Mei glared at her foe. Though lacking the scepters of Duat, she must find a way to seal her. One moment. She could not afford to lose.
やはり説得はできないのか。
これ以上言っても無駄よ。私は止められないわ。
ならばかかってこい。
What do you think I'm here to do? Just as Owl prepared his weapon, a high-pitched scream was unleashed from the storm. Hi, you look very cool. I've been discovered and my ADHD went wild for a sec. Oh my god. Glad you're having fun. Something is emerging from this ice. How about no? Anyway. I'm just getting bonked by chat. Can you guys at least bonk the enemies? You know, help me out without helping me out? Bonk Owl or something. Whenever he appears again, just bonk him. Please, let my brain cell survive for 2 seconds. Alright, so I have to be careful because of the divine key. I'm not trying to die here. You know what? What? Let me guess, you're gonna bonk me even more because of that. Yep, I knew it. Bonk, however this enemy's name is pronounced. Kumbhakarna, I think? I probably butchered that, but... Oh my god. You are so mean. I can't believe I'm being bullied by my chat. I need my brain cells, especially when playing this game. I get so confused by the main story. Brain cells. Non-existent, apparently. Or at least not allowed to exist. Okay, it's almost dead. I think Karna should work for this guy? Okay, so we'll call them Karna then. Oh god, I didn't realize the battle was continuing. Anna, please just let me defeat you. Please, you can reunite with Owl in the afterlife. Just let me defeat you. You know, every time she talks during the ultimate, it makes me think of the song, Kokokara. I had a stroke saying Kara, but yeah, it just makes me think of that for some reason. Okay, time to destroy this. Right, I'm still getting attacked. Owl, please, just give me 2 seconds to destroy this. Thanks. Big bonk? Oh my god, so rude. Anna, just let me win. Please. Okay, I guess I don't actually have to win. I thought he was about to die in her place.
キアナちゃん
The shuttered veil revealed a familiar sight to May. She resisted the storm of her emotions and readied her weapon for a strike. The owl stood before her to stop her blade.
ライデン・メイ、彼女を殺したいならまずは俺を殺せ。
His severely damaged mechanical body fared poorly in the cold. Sparks flew from the failing circuitry. Yet he refused to back down. May was taken aback. The decision the owl had made was too familiar.
この命と引き換えにキアナちゃんを連れ戻せるなら喜んで捧げます。この命は彼女に救われたのですから。
The man had made the exact same choice as she did back then.
俺の命は彼女にもらったものだ。たとえ死んでも俺は彼女を守る。
ライデン・メイさん、何を迷ってるんです？
The comet streaked past. Her lance aimed directly at Owl. God, I cannot read. And then a mighty storm erupted right in the middle of the battlefield. The Hersher's will released a massive amount of energy stored within her core. May and Durandal held out against the frigid blast that swept over them. The entire island shook from the force. A giant glacial formation emerged from the elevator like a snow lotus in its full bloom. The freezing wave overwhelmed everything in sight. The Hersher of Ice and Owl was nowhere to be seen. Owl supported the Hersher and trudged along in the stricken city. She spent all her powers to deliver that blast. And there were 2 fragile flakes of snow that would break apart in any moment. But however difficult every step could be, Owl refused to break or fall. There was only a single voice left in him.
Anna, 絶対に君を生かす。
I mean, I can't really blame him for wanting to protect her, but at the same time, like, he knows that she's killed people. Though I don't think he really cares. Alright, and now for us to go through the EX fights. Let me swap you for you. Yes, swapping Sealy for Sealy. You guys have no idea how much I've been looking forward to using this. It's not even fully upgraded yet. Okay, where is my sensei? Right there. I am so blind. This is probably gonna go so bad, but I really want to try using Sealy. Since I just got this the other day. Well, a few days ago now. Okay, this is actually going pretty well. You know, the most unnecessary thing ever. Elysia's ultimate. She's already so overpowered. I know that it was gonna be over as soon as I activated it, but I don't care. I love the ultimate. It's so fancy. Alright, now for EX2. I get a sip of tea before it starts.
短い戦争ね。
Oh wait, what did it once? Whoops. Mei or Yai Sakura. It's fine, they can get over it. And I can always just go back through it later on. To get all the requirements.
第一楽章を始めましょう。焦らないで。思いっきり壊しましょう。はい、お願い。もう一人の私。仕方ないわね。探しに来たわよ。
There we go. Easy. For the next one though, I'll try to get all the requirements. If I remember. And yes, it is completely possible for me to forget to switch characters just because I like my current team. Alright, EX3. I guess we'll swap you for Mei. God, all of my Meis are so under level.
作戦会議をしましょうか。これで強くなったわ。
Good enough. I'm probably not gonna use her again for a long time after this anyway. Okay, what if I make you the leader? Swap you two. Sure, we'll go with that. Nice. I love this battlesuit. I only half regret not choosing Hunter of Thunder. I know that probably would have been a smarter choice, but I like this one. And I've been wanting this one anyway. So I think it's at least a little bit worth it. There we go. Alright, now for EX4. And actually guys, I'm pretty sure I showed this whenever I got the character, but I do have a costume for it. There's like way better ones that I can get, but this is the one that was available at the time for I think like 30,000 asteroid. Which is pretty nice. And we're gonna use my former sensei again. And we still have about an hour left of stream, so I'll do this one, and then carry on with the chapter stuff. And then I guess off stream I'll do the other battles, depending on how much time we have left, with the next stuff. For once, Elysia's not doing a ton of damage. That's crazy.
行こうよゼーレ私たちの約束のためにかくれんぼだよ焦らないでこっちこっち捕まえた
Tell me about it. Your son's on the tree and Vez is somewhere. Okay. Thank you for letting me know the cat locations. Good, you're gonna confuse people in chat by saying your son. You could just say Riku. Because obviously, I know what you mean. At least half the viewers know what you mean, but newcomers would be so confused. But yes, the son that is mentioned is a cat. And I'm still getting bonked. I'm getting bullied. This is fine. There we go. Alright. We have some stuff in the collection. So I guess we'll go ahead and read this and then move on. Dark Tides in the East, an action thriller novel based on the conflicts of Southeast Asian secret societies and currently one of the most popular novels for young adults. The novel provides an expose of underground organizations and the little-known history of gangs and gang warfare. Many of the plot details are inspired by real-world events. The fan-favorite chapters that covered the rise and fall of the Thousand Fists were largely based on actual events that took place in Singapore during 2016. Rumors say the criminal organization was annihilated overnight by an unknown mercenary who operated alone, and that would be Natasha. The only evidence left of the crime scene was a floor covered in black feathers. Even to this date, police investigation has yet to make any progress. The story was covered by every media outlet and gave rise to numerous urban legends around the mysterious assassin and the Thousand Fists itself, of which Dark Tides in the East is by far the most successful portrayal. The novel is now getting a television drama and movie adaptation. It won't be long before we can relive the legend on screen. Okay. And I guess this is going to be covering Anna and Owl. Welcome to the new story chapter. In this chapter, you can play daily stages for Warzone XP and boost Warzone level. Okay, so same stuff as before. And time for you to enjoy the story. You good? Smothering stiffness, pain, exhaustion, and powerlessness. He felt like a withered root buried in the ruined earth. There was no light in the suffocating agony. He did not accept this. He tried to move his hands. His fingers felt only cold, sharp pain. Bits of dirt and mud fell onto his face. Having exhausted himself, the man accepted his hopeless reality and closed his eyes. It was at that very moment when he heard a soft digging sound. No, you're being saved. The sound grew louder. He opened his eyes. Light shone through a tiny crack high above him. Someone removed the heavy slab with a shout.
いるんですね。本当によかった。待ってて、今助けますから。
He saw the person who saved him. Her worried look was overtaken by a joyous relief. She removed more rocks and debris. The crack widened into a gap through which the light poured onto his face.
助けてくれ。
His voice was weak. Oh my god. My voice tried to die just then. My voice was weak. His voice was weak, yet he found the strength to stretch out a trembling hand.
安心して、絶対に助けますから。諦めないで。手を。
He could feel the warmth in her palm.
頑張って。あともう少し。
He saw her smile. Her beautiful face was highlighted by the sun and unfurled before him like a portrait painting.
ありがとう。
The light grew stronger. His vision blurred as her smile began to warp and twist. The world fell silent. There was nothing left except for a call echoing in the far distance.
ねえ、起きて。起きてください。お願い、死なないで。お願いだから。起きてってば。
Memories faded and gave way to the stark reality. The first thing he saw was a Hersher beside him. She was silent. Anna's face was visible beneath the veil. She was as beautiful as he remembered. Simp. But the Hersher was as innocent and confused as a newborn child. Her gaze was bereft of human reason.
アナ。安心しろ。必ず君を助ける。ああ。絶対に君をここから連れ出す。
Okay, at least one Celia or Rita battlesuit. And unfortunately, Rita is my option. I don't get to fight with Celia. Coral, outskirts. The Immortal Blades Valkyrie squad just endured a powerful blizzard.
これは。
副隊長、先ほどの寒波衝撃はサンゴ島の中心エリアで発生したものです。爆発した瞬間の崩壊エネルギーは凄まじいものであったことが確認できております。
One
今、
moment.
サンゴ島全域が凍ってます。きっとリッチャの力です。隊長は大丈夫でしょうか。
Okay, I'm back. There was a slight interruption.
副隊長、私たちはどうすればいいんですか。隊長の支援に向かった方がいいのでしょうか。
Rita looked towards the city center and saw Honkai beasts hidden in the frozen mist.
私たちには私たちの使命があります。デュランダル様が私たちに与えた命令は防衛線を守ることです。今私たちにできることはデュランダル様を信じ、彼女の後ろ盾になること。
Alright, time for more fighting.
不朽なる刃、崩壊迎撃準備。かしこまりました。やっ。
Still side time though? Yep. And I'm still getting bonked. My chat is so nice.
お目覚めを、表層の主よ。やっ。やっ。総員警戒してください。災害現場に到着した後。
I can't go this way though. Okay, whatever. Of course, gotta remind you. Oh my god. Mega bonk, mega bonk, mega bonk. Wow. My brain cells are not going to survive this stream. We have less than an hour left, guys. Please, let my brain cells live. What brain cells? Like you guys have any. Chat reflects the streamer. If I don't have any, neither do you. If you guys don't let me have brain cells, then you guys don't get any. Oh my god, my health. Hey, would you mind letting me live? For like 2 seconds? Thanks. Oh no. Are you saying that you don't want brain cells? You're fine not having any? I see. Have fun with that. Okay, let me redo this battle. I probably shouldn't have been looking at chat. Was in relation to your quest to the enemy? Okay. Gotta just stop looking at chat when I'm fighting. If it was Star Rail, that would have been like way easier because, you know, I'm not actively fighting, but in this, looking awake, it cost me my life. Okay, there we go. Alright, now these guys could, you know, not take away any of my health so it can all go towards the final boss. That'd be appreciated. Nice. I think the game overestimates my ability to fight. Although it is going a lot better this time. Where did I go wrong last time? Because I'm doing so much better. What the heck? I didn't take any damage during that. What did I do wrong last time then? What the heck? The blizzard subsided as soon as the Honkai beasts were vanquished. Rita looked towards the skyscrapers in the distance. Her anxiety was only too obvious. I mean, I'll just look at the harsher. Elevators surveyed the battlefield and quickly found her answer. Two approaching figures emerged from the retreating mist. They walked very slowly as though they were afraid of breaking the fragile ice beneath their feet. And shatter it like this broken battlefield.
どうやらここが天命の防衛線か。
氷の律者。
どうして律者がここに。まさ さか隊長が。副隊長、どうしましょう。
The Hersher's presence threw a few Valkyries into panic, but most quickly rallied around Rita. They knew what must be done despite the odds.
全員対立者作戦準備。
どけ。デュランダルとライデン・メイは失敗した。お前も俺たちを止められない。
No, I think we can stop you.
申し訳ござい
And
ま
we
せん。
definitely will.
律者をこの島から出すわけにはいきません。
黙れ。アナは律者じゃない。彼女は人間だ。アナ、そうだろ。
Are you delusional? The Hersher uttered an unintelligible and bestial growl. Rita gripped her weapon. The immortal Blade's Valkyries assumed their fighting formation.
これ以上言っても無駄のようですね。
いいだろう。では、望むままに。
Oh,
皆さん、
okay, so it's just us fighting now.
あとはお前一人だけだ。無駄なあがきはやめ。
私一人でも止めてみせます。
I'm gonna die here. Okay, we got a posture check.
まだです。
So let me complete that and then we'll continue. Rita was succumbing to hypothermia. Her Argent Knight battlesuit fared poorly against the Hersher of Ice. But oath and duty forbade Rita to retreat. She knew that she was the final line of defense. Hello, welcome to stream. Oh yeah, I saw that you graduated a couple of days ago. Good job. That was actually really fast. But yeah, you did awesome work.
絶対に通しません。
Rita's Godsbane battlesuit worked at maximum capacity just to keep her on her feet. The response she received was powerful frigid current. Speedrun school? Yeah. Speedrun school. I still really like this Hersher design though. It's so cool. Even though, you know, she can't really speak properly, but her design's cool. Meanwhile, downtown Coral. A red glow glimmered amidst the ruins of ice and rubble. May created an Eom field to insulate her Endurandle against the extreme cold. I also finished part 2 story for now. Oh, nice. Good job. She reverted to her usual form as she carefully manipulated her powers to maintain the field.
デュランダルさん、大丈夫ですか？
平気です。そちらは、その姿、大丈夫なんですか？
氷の律者はまだ自身の力に慣れていないようです。あれ式で私
I
が
mean, you
傷つ
also
く
just
ことはあり
recently
ます。
reawakened your powers, so I think even you aren't as strong as you could be.
ですが、フクロウと律者は
Still need to
先ほど
finish
の
half
攻
of
撃
part
に乗
1.
じてここを
You'll
離れ
get
てい
there.
ます。
Personally, I haven't done too much for part 2, because I was told that it ties in a lot of stuff from part 1. So, like, I want to be able to understand at least mostly everything there. Like, I know that it doesn't have like too much, but it does like hint at some things from part 1. So I guess I would need to finish this in order for those things to make sense.
律者の力がここ一帯を絶対0度の7にしています。私が先頭へ行きますのでついてきてください。
ええ、わかりました。
Did I just cut down a tree? I didn't know I could do that. Game, just let me cut down trees. Stop bringing me to enemies. Let me give in to my life's true calling, being a lumberjack. Yay. Durandal, I'll talk to you soon. Let me chop down trees. So Minecraft? Oh my god. Okay, but since I learned I can cut down trees, now I have to. It's required. And it's funny that you say so Minecraft, because I'll be playing that in a few days. It's not gonna go well, but I'll be playing it in a few days. There we go. I gave in to my life's true calling. Now I can continue the side mission. Yeah, main story is definitely a side mission. Honestly, being able to chop down trees made me think of in the post-Honkai stuff, when I learned that I could like destroy plants and chairs and stuff. Like I started prioritizing that over what I was supposed to be doing. It's okay, I don't have a skill issue. Just a little bit of hypothermia, but not a skill issue. Not at all. I am so good at this game, totally. Can you guys believe that Owl wouldn't agree to let me have him and Anna reunite in the afterlife? Like, they could have been so unbothered there. All they needed to do was let me win the fight. Raven landed quietly before them. Her face was ghastly pale, perhaps due to the toxin or the cold.
すまない。さっきの寒波のせいで道が塞がっていた。内部の気温も低く、
Well, at least Natasha's here now.
大丈夫。そっちは平気。
問題ない。フクロウと律者は何があった？
May summarize what had happened in their prior engagement.
なるほど。まさかあいつにそんな過去があったとはな。それでどうするつもりだ？
こうなった以上、彼らを早々に見つけ出すしかないわ。
だが、黄泉の杖がない今、見つけても何もできないだろう。
Alright, well they talk, I'm gonna drink some tea.
それが必要なんだからな。何にせよ。
And yes, Noya, my tea is very cold by now, as usual. But it has been almost 3 hours. Well, no, it's been almost 2.5 hours, but... Yeah, my tea got cold a while ago.
撤退？いいえ、撤退はできない。 撤退にかかる時間は決して少なくないわ。その間にも崩壊は拡散し続け、命を奪い続ける。それに
May stopped there. She and Raven gazed at each other in silence. Put some ice in it and call it iced tea? No! Not iced tea. Oh god. Raven knew what May was about to say. A retreat would give the Ice Harsher time to escalate the war. A third party may even get involved, and they might deploy the Hyperion if the situation grows desperate. And when that happens, a special friend of hers would also enter the fray.
撤退は認めない。
じゃあどうすればいい？
May thought for a while and quickly proposed her solution.
渡りガラス、黄泉の杖の残骸を見つけてきて。
残骸？
Yeah, I'm at the
まだ
awkward point with my tea where there's not enough of it to reheat.
お前を信じるとしよう。
Like it's more than halfway empty because it was made a while back.
どんな方法を使ってでも。
That just means I'm stuck with cold tea. Raven nodded. She then turned around and disappeared into the silvery mist.
話は終わりましたか？
ええ、行きましょう。
今リッチ社の行方は分かりませんが、彼らがサンゴ島を出ようとするならバルキリーたちの防衛線を突破しなければなりません。リッチ社がここを出てしまう前に私は彼女たちと合流します。ライデン・メイさん、今回は迷わないでください。
もちろんです。
You know what I don't understand? How becoming a Hersher suddenly gives everyone extremely long hair. Cause like in the battlesuit that we were using for May just a moment ago, you can see that her hair is like so much shorter. But as Hersher of Thunder, her hair is like so long. And I think it was the same with Kiana as well. It's crazy. The frost continued to creep beyond the heart of Coral and create an icy path in his wake.
リッチ社の反応はまだこの島の中。そう遠くへは行っていないはず。この先はバルキリーたちが敷いた防衛線ですね。急ぎましょう。
Yay, more combat. Except it's the battlesuit that doesn't do nearly as much damage.
私の番ですね。こちらです。かすり傷です。
Because long hair makes them extra pretty? I mean, true. Like, you're not wrong at all. But how does that work? Because whenever they transform back, their hair is suddenly short again. It does look really nice though. And also, like, am I the only one that prefers the battle suits of Kiana with her hair down rather than braided? I don't know, I just think it looks a little bit better. Like, nothing against the braids, but when it looks down, it looks so nice. And these guys need to just perish. If we were using the Hersher of Thunder battlesuit, they would have been dead a long time ago. Hair down 100% better, right? Oh my god, I immediately got hit. Whoops.
いてきてください。
Okay. And now we're just gonna go see everyone kind of just
バルキリー
dead.
たち
And of course Zero comes back to bonk me. What the heck, sir? Unconscious Valkyries were found at the end of the path. Though alive, they were no longer capable of fighting. Oh, so they're not dead. Okay. A pale figure encased in a crust of ice stood out amongst the defeated Valkyries.
リタ
Durandal rushed forward and held her adjutants in her arms. Rita was still breathing, if only weakly.
ライデンメイさん、律者の追跡をお願いします。
え
May knew what had to be done and turned around without a word. Behind her, the Holy Lance gave off a glow that engulfed the entire battlefield. Okay, so we're back to Anna and Owl. The dark tunnel seemed to go on forever. Owl felt heavier and slower with every step he took. Medical joints creaked as parts came loose and fell to the ground, but Owl fixed his gaze upon the distant exit. He knew he only needed to reach that place to end all this.
あと少し。
His vision began to blur as lights trailed lines upon his clouded sights. His thoughts swam as light illuminated past memories.
しっかりして諦めないで絶対死なないからしっかりして
The girl repeated this line, though she struggled to support his weight with her body. But she could hardly hide her distressed looks. Those encouraging words were not only meant for him. Tanmu knew that the Valkyrie was also fighting her own fears.
怖いのか。手が震えてる。
いやこれは
確かにこの災害は怖い。人間が化け物になって攻撃し合ってるし、変わった獣が街中にいる。
崩壊のせいです。
崩壊？
ええ。でも心配しないで。私は天命のバルキリー。崩壊からあなたを守るのが私の仕事です。あ、ごめんなさい。普通の人からしたら理解できませんよね。
なるほど。ゾンビゲームみたいなものかと思った。
I mean, it might as well be a zombie apocalypse.
腐った死体が歩き回る。通常の手段では奴らを殺せないんだ。倒す方法はその脳を破壊するか炎で焼くかしかない。それにもっと恐ろしいのは奴らに噛まれたら姿形が変わり始めることだ。
You know, for an injured guy, he really talks a lot. What the
奴ら
heck?
と同じ
Shouldn't he be focusing on saving his energy?
そして最も恐ろしい
Like, I know that he's being saved, but he is so talkative.
やめてください。どうしてそんな話を。ゾンビだけで十分気持ち悪いのに。
なんだ、そういうのを怖がるんだな。
違います。怖いなんて言ってません。気持ち悪いだけです。
It's for dramatic
バル
effects.
キリーも普通の女の子とそう変わらないのか。
I mean, it's definitely a memorable first meeting for them.
君は
Just imagine saving someone's life and having them start telling you about zombies.
アナ。
Sir, if she was like 5 minutes later, you probably would have been dead.
うん。
I don't think this is the time or place to talk about zombies in detail. It is kind of funny to think about, though. May checked the Hersher's trail and arrived at the tunnel entrance, her mind deep in thought. She could not forget the sight of the defeated Immortal Blade, Valkyries, and Rita. A series of dull thumping noises interrupted her. She raised her head and saw Honkai bees hatching in the tunnel. She knew she was on the right track. The Hersher would be at the other side of this tunnel. Her blade was drawn. She knew there was only one thing to be done.
す
Yay, Harsher of Thunder. Battlesuit that actually does damage. So much easier. You can't just say yeah well and then continue to bonk me. What the heck? So rude. I mean, so nice. Best chat ever. Glad you're having fun with the bonk hammer. I need to find more extensions for you guys to interact with the stream. I would get the tomato one, but I know that a certain someone would constantly be throwing tomatoes. Sparks flew as May slashed her way through like an enraged Oni. While lightning and thunder exploded all around her, May's mind was as tranquil as a still lake. A light erupted within the tunnel and sped to the other end before converging into a single point. 'Tis LeBonk. What the heck? LeBonk. You're so weird. Zero, why are you the way that you are? Just constantly bonking me throughout the entire stream. The side CDs are available now. Don't forget to check them out. I will check them out later. Okay, we're about to read about the Manila Honkai Eruption. The Manila Honkai Eruption, Event ID C074. Location, Manila, the Philippines. Eruption time, 2015-05-22 at 4 in the morning. Why not? Why? The Honkai Eruption in Manila, capital city of the Philippines, was the largest and most disastrous Honkai event in Southeast Asia. Although the Manila eruption did not give birth to any Harshers, it claimed over 2 million lives. About 3 million people suffered various degrees of Honkai infection, while secondary disasters that struck the city and the surrounding areas rendered nearly 10 million people homeless. Upon the onset of the eruption, they mobilized and deployed 42 Valkyrie squads, a total of 147 Valkyries. Over 5,000 rescue personnel from various departments were also sent in to contain the eruption within the limits of Manila. Combat losses were extremely heavy. It sounds like an apocalypse? Yep. I guess that's why Owl described it as one. And then went into detail on zombies. The 6 squads garrisoned in the Philippines, including Snow Lotus, Sea Lion, and Astra, were nearly annihilated. The eruption severely affected the economic and political stability in the Philippines and Southeast Asia as a whole. Today, the city of Manila remains off limits with Honkai levels in urban districts remaining at unsafe levels. Further monitoring is still required. Document last updated on 2017-03-22. Sounds like an everyday earthquake to me. That's so bad. Because this was so, disastrous for them. So that's an everyday earthquake, then that is so bad. As cold wind blew across his face, he could finally see a light at the end of the tunnel. Normally that would be described when someone's dying, but okay. Scratch that, is Chernobyl? Oh god. A completely exhausted owl finally collapsed. He tried waving the Harsher away, but she stared blankly like a snowflake, oblivious to everything around her. Oh yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I think it's really cool when designs have such vivid eyes like this. Like, the color itself makes it stand out so much. It's really cool. The Hersher picked up Owl, her movements clumsy yet surprisingly gentle. The Hersher's touch was no longer freezing. Her face showed hints of emotion. Astonishment and joy filled his heart. He decided to let the Hersher carry his weight and continue walking.
氷の律者はこの辺りで止まったようね。ついさっきまでここにいたはず。行きましょう。
Alright, time for more combat.
行きましょう。かなり。
There we go. And now to fight you again.
栗から
At least it's not too powerful. Although if it was the other battle suit, I'd probably be struggling here. Because it doesn't do nearly as much damage. There we go.
あれは
A strange statue of ice stood in May's way. Upon touch, the statue disintegrated into sparkling ice crystals and gave off hushed whispers. It was the most unforgettable day of her life. Clad in her tidy uniform, she marched through the assembly and saluted them. It was the day that she had always prayed for. Her hard work paid off. Her dream was coming true. The girl took a deep breath and loudly recited,
私、アナ・シャニアテはここに宣言します。私は天命に主教様に忠誠を誓い、崇高なる使命のために私の一生を捧げます。困難や痛み、そして死を恐れず。
Okay, looks like there's ads right now, but they should be over soon.
人々に希望をもたらし、彼らのために戦います。私は私のすべてを人類に捧げ、どんな対価も惜しまず、崩壊を倒すために全力で戦います。本日から私は天命のバルキリーの一人になります。
The light shone again before fading away with the girl's voice.
行動開始。行きましょう。
Yeah, no more comments here.
今の光、彼女。
And of course they turned into enemies. I don't know what I expected, aside from, you know, more memories, but of course they would turn into the enemies. Oh god, I got frozen. I just got 6 unskippable ads and they were loud. Oh no. Yeah, I didn't even realize that there were ads until they were like almost over. Because obviously I was just focusing on the fight that I was in. Ads go huge bonk. Oh my god. There might be ads like one more time during the stream. I'm not completely sure. Oh god, I'm starting to cough. It's okay, my voice can handle the rest of the stream. It's only like 30 more minutes anyway. 20 more minutes. The dark, overcast sky loomed over a Valkyrie running away from something.
ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。
She repeated these words to herself as she desperately looked for a way out of the ruins. They were ambushed. The squad leader disappeared in the explosion and she lost contact with the other squad members. She must head back to the rendezvous points, re-establish comm links, and get the reinforcements. The constant static from her comm device was the only thing she could hear.
もっと大事な任務がある。ここで止まっちゃいけない。
Maybe some iced tea can help? No! Not iced tea. But I did just have a sip of my cold tea. The Valkyrie then caught the sound of loose gravel hitting the ground. She stopped running and looked around. Her gaze fell upon the collapsed building. She waited for a few seconds. There was nothing else. She was unsure if she was hearing things. Room empty? Yep, room empty. So the young Valkyrie continued her desperate flight.
ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。
She repeated these words to herself as she left the ruins behind her. A thought then began to coalesce in her mind. Deserter.
違う。
She remembered the day when she became a Valkyrie. Like this devastated city, her oath and her ideals were reduced to ruin. She had never felt so helpless. She failed to save anyone, even when they were within reach.
違う。
The Valkyrie stopped running.
私のやりたいことはこんなんじゃない。
And though trembling, she turned around and rushed back to the ruins. Okay, so Owl literally would have died if she had kept running. She almost left him there. Now imagine if he knew this. Okay, we got Hydrate, Posture Check, and Stretch. So let me get those done and then we'll continue. Alright, now let me mark them as done. There we go. Now we can continue. For a second, it looked like it was about to destroy the ice statues. I know that's not the case, but the way it appeared was kind of funny. Because it was like right on them. Alright, now for more memories. Or not.
ごめんなさい。
There we go.
今回は本当に逃げられないかも。ごめんなさい。ここまで来たのに、私、あなたを守れないかも。
Honkai Beast stomped through the rubble as the survivors hid behind a wall. There was no exit in sight.
アナ、俺のことはいい。君一人なら逃げられるはずだ。
Anna had such a nice design. And she kind of still has a nice one as a Hersher, but
ダメ、それはできま
I
せん。
really liked this design.
アナ、俺と一緒だと俺たちは逃げられない。
でも、あなたを置いていくなんてできません。
君がバルキリーでその責任を果たさないといけないからか。もしそんな肩書きじゃなかったら君はまだ俺を助けるか。
私は
心配するな。俺はどこかに隠れて君が援軍を連れてくるのを待つから。そうだ、賭けをしよう。
賭け？
ああ、もし俺たち二人とも生き残れたら俺とデートしてくれ。
Wow. Not him being more focused on going on a date than anything else.
やめてください。
君がいる
So
から
dude was simping from the very
俺は
beginning.
生きるチャンスをもらった。君が俺のそばにいて諦めるなと言ってくれたから、こんな状況で君と出会えたことは俺の人生の中で一番ラッキーな出来事だった。だから君がいいって言わなくても俺は君についていく。
Whether you like it or not just makes him sound like a stalker.
私は
Sir, where are your
冗談
priorities?
だ。
Actually,
そんなに
no,
悩むな。
why is that your priority? Not where, but why?
あなたね。
どうだ、少しリラックスできたか。
こんな時に何考えてるんですか？
アナ、俺はそう簡単に死なないよ。俺には家族がいる。やりたいことだってある。だから簡単に死んだりしない。俺を信じてほしい。
陳天部、変わった人ですね。でも私のことも信
Yeah,
じて
he
く
is a
ださい。
weird guy.
私た
A
ちは
dude went from talking about zombies after getting saved to wanting to go on a date if they survive.
受けて立ちます。これをあなたにあげる。
これは
私の一番大事なもの。生きてここを出たらまた返して。これで賭けをしましょう。この写真は？
彼女は陳変文。俺の妹で、俺の探している家
Oh,
族
he
だ。
has a sister. Okay. And of course, she's holding a homo. Though the two managed to escape a base, they had to go on separate ways. Is this how to get a girlfriend? I'm asking for a friend. Oh my god. I should hope you wouldn't have to go through this to get a girlfriend. Chen Taimu would be getting treatments at another city, while Anna was to be redeployed to the war zone.
彼女はまだあの廃墟にい
I
るは
hope
ずだ。
that friend of yours isn't planning to, end up in ruins to get a girlfriend.
アナ、頼む。妹を探してきてくれ。すまない。許されることなら、
Although
俺も一緒に行きたいんだ。
If they want a strong one, then I guess that's the way to go.
陳変文。
Someone knocked on the door. Anna lowered her gaze.
ごめんなさい。そろそろ行きます。
大丈夫だ。君に問題ばかりを押し付けるわけにはいかない。アナ、君を探しに行くよ。このペンダントはどうした？
ごめんなさい。ペンダントは返さなくていいですから。
Anna left. He was left dumbstruck by her sudden change. He didn't know why she left him like that until much later. He heard a few conversations and learned that Anna became the leader of the new Snow Lotus squad. Guess I'll go to the gym then? Wait, instructions unclear, I was labeled a criminal? What the heck? The old Snow Lotus squad was gone. Anna was the new leader. Noya, if you were labeled a criminal, how many states are you wanted in? God, I can't believe this is our current topic. That's crazy. Owl sensed something in the frozen garden.
アナ、ここまでだ。
I guess he's gonna die here. The Hershers stayed silent and continued to carry him as dark clouds roiled above the pristine Leia.
ライデン・メイはもうすぐ追ってくる。俺と一緒だと君は逃げられなくなる。俺が彼女を牽制するから君は言ってくれ。
陳天部。
Oh wow, she said her first words.
陳天部。
アナ。 アナ、やっと戻ってきてくれた。よかった。できたよ。君はできたんだ。
Or she's about to kill him. Or not.
私のそばにいてくれて。
No, there's still a chance.
アナ、そんなのどうでもいい。君は崩壊に打ち勝ったんだ。
I think he's about to die.
よかった。あとは君が人間に戻ったとみんなに教えればもう逃げなくて済むんだ。さあ戻ろう。ヨルムンガンドに案内するよ。
もういいの。
もういいってどういう意味だ。
陳天部死なせてほしい。
Oh.
死ぬ？アナ、冗談はよせ。何バカなことを言ってるんだ。
もう抵抗できない。記憶が少しずつ消えていく。これは私が最後の力で稼いだ時間。
アナ、そんな。
陳天部、もういい。そろそろ終わらせないと。せめて最後は人間として死にたいの。
You know what? That's fair.
必ず方法はある。アナ、もう少し耐えてくれ。
ごめんなさい。行かせて。
アナ、待て。どこに行くんだ。
Owl tried to hold on to her, but was trapped by growing ice. He realized she brought him here to bid farewell. Oh yeah, I forgot this is a MiHoYo game. There is no happy ending. Right? If it was another game though, I know that she definitely would have, like, killed him there. But no, in this one, she just chooses to leave him behind. But in any MiHoYo game, we can't really expect a happy ending. He could only see her slowly drifting away until she completely disappeared into the falling snow.
さようなら。
Happiness, who's she? Something that, well, MiHoYo definitely needs to meet happiness. So that some of their characters can be happy. And, you know, not traumatized. It was snowing when Mei saw the Hersher of ice standing right before her. The Hersher approached Mei slowly, quietly, and gently as though she expected this confrontation. Crystals of ice blossomed with her every step and gave off a faint glow before disappearing into the thin air. Mei knew what the Hersher wanted.
さあ、すべてを終わりにしましょう。
どうぞ。私はもう。
ごめんなさい。
The Hersher of ice fell onto the bed of flowers. She did not resist. In fact, she did all that she could to suppress the urge to fight back. God, I had a stroke reading that. I don't know why. Victory was almost at hand. Mei raised her blade.
やめろ。
袋。
The cyborg leapt out of the blizzard and stood between the two. Owl ruined his own cyborg body to escape Anna's ice trap and could barely stand on his feet.
どきなさい。
言ったはずだ。彼女を殺したいならまずは俺を殺せと。
I mean, he's kind of gonna die anyway, so why not just let them reunite in the afterlife? Owl staggered towards Mei as his body blinked red like a ticking bomb. He was stopped dead in his tracks. Blood erupted from his chest and blossomed like scarlet flowers on the white snow.
Anna.
Okay, so she lost control. He took away her chance to die as a human. Wow. Good job, Owl. Thanks for taking away that chance. You know what, we'll go through this one and then we'll call it a day. Anyway, MiHoYo.
なんで
my god. A clinging pain spread from his chest as fluids wept from the wound and his world turned red. The face he remembered slowly froze over. But see, I kind of called it. I had a feeling that she would kill him. Just not at that moment.
何もかも昔のまま何も変わらない。
ごめんなさい。私は天命のバルキリー。私の使命は崩壊を倒すこと。陳天部。この災害はあなたの人生の中で起きたただ一度の事故に過ぎないんです。私のことは忘れてください。
アナ、待って待って、アナ。なんで君はいつも俺から逃げる。いつも感情を心に閉じ込めるんだ。俺はただ君のそばにいたいだけだ。なんでこんな願いすら叶えられない。
Crimson gave way to darkness. A veil shrouded him and ushered him to the end of his life. The last thing he remembered was her cold, hard face.
誰か教えてくれ。俺は何を間違えた。
Death engulfed his world. There was neither light nor sound. He laid in the vast emptiness, adrift in the great ocean of nothing. He stared into the roiling yet pure darkness. He tried to understand it, yet his senses had already left him.
これが死。
Then a spark appeared in this empty void. It sprouted, sang its roots, and began to grow. The spark soon became a glowing tree with twisting roots that nourished a massive crown. A crown of branches, twigs, and leaves that gave off light as well.
ここは
He fell in love, that's what he did. Yep. The biggest mistake of his life. He then found himself in the middle of a scorched ruin. His returning senses felt the dust and heat. The place felt familiar. He looked around. He quickly realized why he remembered this place.
お兄ちゃん、どこにいるの？助けて。早く助けて。
変分。
For a moment, Owl thought it was a near-death vision. Yet the heat, dust, and blood that flowed from the cracks were simply too real.
変分、ここだ。お兄ちゃんはここにいる。
He wanted to rush forward, but his body was trapped and refused to move. He tried to shout, but no voice left his mouth.
なぜこんなの見せるんだ。一体なぜなんだ。
The sound of footsteps caught his attention. There was someone else in the ruins. Anna Shariak, the Valkyrie who saved him, stood within the light just as he remembered her on that day.
妹、変分を助けてやってくれ。
While he shouted voicelessly, the trapped girl extended a trembling hand.
お姉さん、助けて。
アナ、助けてやってくれ。何をしてるんだ。早く彼女を助けてやってくれ。アナ。
He suddenly saw something unfamiliar in her eyes. The Valkyrie backed away slowly, turned around, and ran away.
アナ、どこに行くんだ。
Ella was dumbstruck as the fleeing Anna disappeared into the darkness. Something alien woke within him. It reached out in its attempts to break free. I mean, I guess Anna abandoning Ella's sister is why she reacted the way she did to her name. Just, oh, so I let that girl die, but she ended up being related to him. He began to feel afraid. He tried to mend the cracks in his heart, but the fractures only widened.
なんでだ。アナ、なんで助けなかったんだ。待った。まさか。
His heart hardened and shattered like the rest of his world.
お姉さん、お願い、行かないで。
Her voice grew weaker. Her tiny hand struggled to hold on to something in the air. It grasped and struggled before falling on the ground, never to be lifted again. His chest ruptured as a mass of glowing tendrils erupted from his body. The tendrils then wrapped themselves around Owl, engulfing it and dissolving him completely. He roared with a nameless rage as the world twisted and cascaded around him. Holy cow, Mihoyo, you already made us cry. Why? They're just doing their job. They're gonna make their fans need therapy as well. The maelstrom of chaos raged, and the human named Chen Tanwo perished. And would you look at that? It's time to end for the day. Just to pick up next time for more trauma. I think that's a pretty nice place to leave off, you know, with all of us kind of upset about what happened and that guy's life falling apart because now he knows who let his sister die. Uncontrollable sobbing. It's okay. They'll reunite in the afterlife. But imagine, like, the person that you like is the one that let your sister die. Imagine learning that. Poor dude. Everything he went through just to save her, only to find out that she's the reason his sister is dead. That's crazy. I'd say he deserved better, but I don't know. Or on a different game. Cough, cough, Himiko. Yep. But yeah, that's the end of the stream. We will pick this up next week. I don't know what day yet, but it'll probably be like early on in the week. I'll figure that out when I make my schedule in a few days. But to anyone who's still here, thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed this stream and all of the trauma that it's left us with. And I will see you guys on Friday for probably some Supermarket Simulator. I watched Final Lesson again today. I cried. Oh no. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a couple of days. Probably gonna have more tea after the stream ends. A warm tea this time, not cold tea. Yeah, once again, thank you guys for coming. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and I will see you next time. Otsu, bye-bye.